there, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Tina from tinaheals.com, and this video is a bit more on Saturn. So Saturn is constriction, Saturn is restriction, Saturn is also confinement of sorts, because if you really think about it, Saturn finds joy in the 12th house of confinement and incarceration, thereby linking up the fact that Saturn is legal systems and the hierarchy, because Saturn rules Capricorn, which is about not only the hierarchies of the physical world, but also the hierarchy of the spiritual. So there is the sense of Saturn coming across as a very difficult agency of fate, if I may say. And also Saturn is the lessons that we do not want to learn. Saturn is stuff that we avoid. Saturn is all about the things that we do not want to face, because when we face these things, they can destroy us from within, like Saturn destroys. Of course, Pluto is a more atomic, has more atomic quality of destruction, but Saturn is also destruction. So Saturn is here to teach us about the lessons that we do not want to learn. He wants us to face the 3D world, because when spirit descends into the material realm, the last visible planet is Saturn, beyond which we can see nothing. Okay, we can see Uranus and some moons, but I mean, Saturn is there actually. The rings also signify boundary. Thereby, when you think of Saturn, Saturn is bringing to us the spiritual matter, spiritual essence, and translating or transmuting it to matter so we can experience it. And thereby you can even see how Saturn is connected to Venus, because Venus is us experiencing the 3D reality through our 5 senses. When you think of the 5-petal lotus of Venus. Okay, so Saturn makes spiritual matter consumable by us, so we can consume the spiritual essence and really experience it in a material sense. Because what is spiritual? In the realm of spirit, we don't necessarily have to have a 3D body. Okay, everything is of spiritual essence and light body. So there is no real experience of matter. And Saturn throws us into the into the college of hard knocks, because we can understand this interplay of matter and spirit. Saturn is so difficult till the age of 29. It's because before that we are just really children. We do not understand life and its complexity. We do not really understand the human condition, because we are selfish. We are self-oriented. So Saturn teaches us to take responsibility and authorship and not, escape, because Saturn will pull us back if we escape. There is no escape from this. So if you really look at Saturn, Saturn should not be something to be scared of. The ancients thought of Saturn as the great malefic. And his keynotes in ancient Hellenistic astrology, even in Vedic astrology, is given a very negative oeuvre. But of course, in the Vedic system, Saturn is also looked upon as the great master. Now, Jupiter is also a master, the guru, Brihaspati, and Saturn is also the guru. But Jupiter teaches you by giving you everything. So when you have everything, you may decide to waste it. You may decide to, just expend it all without truly understanding the essence or really enjoying what you're meant to enjoy. Saturn teaches the opposite way. Saturn teaches through the principle of constriction, because Saturn is negentropy in alchemy, which is the state of blackening of the substance before lead can turn into gold. So you see the two teachers of the solar system, they work very differently, but their purpose is the same. They're here to teach us. Jupiter is a bag full of promises. Think of Sagittarius. It is such an elevated energy, and if you go by traditional astrology, Jupiter also rules Pisces. But if looking at Sagittarius, Jupiter is expressing himself through mutable fire. Fire cannot be contained. Fire burns. Fire is quick moving. But move him to Pisces, Jupiter operates through mutable water. So, it's a very different expression of how Jupiter teaches us through the two signs he rules. And think about the sign he's exalted in, Cancer. Cancer is all about service. Any planets in Cancer will thrive with service, a sense of purpose, a sense of doing the right thing, a sense of nurturing. So Jupiter is like the branches of the tree, but Saturn is the root of the tree, the roots of the tree. Okay, the root of all the roots. And Saturn digs deep, deep. Pluto digs the deepest, but Saturn also digs because Saturn is the root. And if you also look at Saturn expressing himself through Capricorn, which is cardinal earth feminine. Okay, there is an association of Capricorn with a nanny goat that nurtures again. So thereby you see the sort of Cancerian vibe playing off over there. But when you see Saturn express himself through Aquarius, okay, and Aquarius is honestly a very different expression from Capricorn, and it is fixed air. Air is such a quick moving, futuristic energy that Saturn imbibes in Aquarius. So Austin Kopok, the eminent astrologer, said that Saturn is the wall, and whatever is contained within the wall is Capricorn, and whatever is outside is Aquarius, which is why Aquarius can be the archetype of the outsider. I think of Albert Camus when I think of Aquarius, honestly. I know some astrologers call Aquarius the Nikola Tesla sign because it is so futuristic. It is so forward thinking. It is truly visionary. Aries and Aquarius are two of the most visionary signs of the zodiac, by the way. So Saturn is black. His favorite color is black, and his metal is lead. Again, I told you in the entropy, when lead ultimately, turns black and then turns to the metaphoric gold, which is awakening of the Kundalini. So Saturn is the great teacher. Do not think of Saturn as the great malefic or some kind of malevolent force which brings disease and death and, poverty. Don't think of Saturn like that. Think of Saturn as your teacher. Yes, the teacher definitely is different from Jupiter, and if you are a straight out Sag, or if you're straight out, very happy-go-lucky, you may not like Saturn's lessons. But Saturn is exalted in Libra, and no one is more happy-go-lucky than Libra. But Libra has a sense of justice that Saturn respects, and Saturn brings down the spiritual essence into 3D for us to experience. That is why also he's exalted in Libra, because Libra is the domain of Venus. So this is so much beauty in the expression of Saturn, because Saturn takes away for you of things or people from you, so you may learn and you may grow, and you may understand that loss, assimilate, integrate, purge, do whatever is needed to turn that base material into gold. That's what Saturn wants to do. Okay, Saturn is playing to you the highest music of the planetary spheres. From the seventh sphere of planetary magic, Saturn sends his emanation and his frequencies. So on Saturday, in the planetary hour of Saturn, you should definitely invoke Saturn in any way that you can, through his magic squares, through his tarot card. Actually, even Hermit works very well with invoking Saturn, although it is Virgo's card. But there is a sense of solitude. Saturn is the hermit. Saturn represents old people. And it is time to also understand the place of old people, because Saturn and Capricorn is changing the way we perceive world and also mortality. I think we will all live longer than humanity ever did before. So there also comes constriction, restriction, and great, great responsibility to not only talk that talk, but to walk that talk, to walk that walk as well. So I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I liked, as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and let me know what you think of these videos. TinaHeals.com, book a reading. Thank you.